it by working through the spear.
Oh, working.
Like
With
I'm into simple magic, like folk magic, magic of the people. I'm not into like it's just ceremonial magic kind of intimidates me because like it's you have to do everything to a T or else the spell won't work or the ritual won't work. And there's so many steps and my ADHD mind can't handle it.
I would suggest that there's other ways or rituals that we don't know of that we can then achieve. They're still aligned with what we want to be.
I see.
I feel I stumble into them just by being me. Also, observe the different schools within life, whether they are of medicine or fighting or engineering or whatever. They all have tricks up their sleeves. And also, my understanding is the Kabbalah itself is probably actually a HUD slash map slash keyboard of the self, like a psychological diagram in a way. A diagram of psychology, imperfect as it may be. This can be applied to then the mystic as well, because true mysticism is the inner world. Whenever it is considered empty, that is actually meant to point to the self. As one quote goes, there's a funny meme for this. I gave you a $20 bill. Where's my change? And the kid says, change comes from within.
Also, what you're saying is basically you interpret the spear. You interpret the spear, and you live by the spear. Like you live.
Yes, and there are pathways between each sphere to each other sphere. It is like a computer system of psychology of the mind, in a way. And in knowing these pathways and spheres and how you can go between each of them and what happens from they and their effects, you can notice a pattern. I don't fully understand it, but I get the gist of the pattern enough to do good things. I think. I try at least.
what you doing? Oh shit. Damn, that's fucking crazy. Wait a second. Wait a second. Was this inverted? I thought severity was number 5 and it's supposed to be on the left. Okay, this is weird. Okay, I have to double check. I have to fact check. Yep, I was freaking right. I was freaking right. It's inverted. The first one that you posted in the chat, it's the sacred tree. Oh wait, maybe it's. Oh, that's a Sephiroth. Okay,
That's
hold
the
up. Hold up.
Sephiroth
I mean.
death. The tree of
Oh,
death.
wait. No, I thought that was the clip on.
The first
Wait,
one that
okay.
she posted, the first one that she posted. And then they can be overlaid on top of each other though, because they're just an inversion of each other. So they're still able to be understood off of one diagram of them. That's how strong of a
Wait,
symbolism they are and can be.
so the first one has to be the tree of death because Gabora, which is the number five, and I've done extensive research because like I've had like a lot of visions about the number five. It's
Yeah.
on the other side, so it should be on the left, but it's on the right in this. Okay, so this is what. Oh shit, you're right. That is this is what I. That's what I look at. Oh man, if only I understood. Wait, Hebrew. If only I understood Hebrew. I really do like the picture of man in the tree of life. That's really interesting. Um, especially the at the top, um, above his head. So we have Dove. It kind of reminds me of the duat, which is kind of like the balancing of scales. And
Yes.
in his left hand, he's doing mercy, and the other one is like severity. So it's kind of like, you know, kind of like judgment, I suppose. It's very, I don't know, it's just like very brutally honest while also being merciful. And then above him, which is the crown chakra, and above that, he has Ein Sof, which reminds me of Priestess Sophia, which kind of comes from the monad, or like if you believe like in the Pleroma and Kenoma. So it kind of ties into those two dualistic natures. It's That's fucking beautiful. And I love how, like, in the crown, it's like, I don't know, what would we even call this person?
There's a special
God
way of
and
saying Hakma that I don't know. The way I'm saying it doesn't work right now.
I mean,
Still.
who? Who? Wait, is it,
Chokma.
oh, maybe it's like not as guttural, like, who, na, like, I don't know, maybe neither, hukna, hukma, hukna. I mean, sorry. Oh, excuse me, my apologies. Hmm. Chokma. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. How to,
Yeah.
how to say, uh,
I love looking things up.
oh, Hok- it's the guttural KH. Like, clear on your throat gently. Hokma. Hok, so, like ba, or shanava. Like, k, ho, like, ok, hok, hok. Not, like, kind of like a middle between, like, saying cock and chalk. And not like cock as in like the male member, but like CAULK. So like caulking, like caulkma, caulkma, like caulkma,
Hoch, hochma,
caulkma. Yeah,
hochma.
yeah.
So all
So
the way
that's what
through.
it is. No, oh, the
What
ma
does it
part of it
mean?
is um,
Sorry.
let's see. Oh, actually, this is interesting because I didn't even think of that. It means wisdom.
It's the rain.
Caulkma, yeah, it's sitting right after Keter. Keter is pure potential, and Hokmah is the first woman out of stillness. to get to here.
Was it Spina?
Yeah, Bino. Oh, Bino, Bino. Uh, I would say Bina is kind of like creation. Because Hukma means um like
Oh, so
here.
knowledge.
It it means understanding,
Yeah.
and that's why I think. Wait, is it wisdom
Inf-
that's in between? Yeah. So Hukma is like, oh, okay, just like in Thanos, Hukma is like, oh, I see that. Bina means I understand that. Like I
yeah.
know what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. that and they are really good. They are pure. One gives the idea, the other builds off of that idea. It's really fucking cool. It's really fucking cool. And
Yeah.
honestly, if you look at it from like a binary code, this is just like how we formulate thoughts and how we like understand ourselves.
Yeah, yeah.
I
It's
mean,
psychology, like I was saying. And then even better, if you form a knowledge structure similar to this, and you understand how the Da'ath center works, you can place the knowledge
mm,
structure upon almost any subject, and then using the Da'ath sphere of the knowledge structure, divine things that you shouldn't have a clue about, but because you know so many different things that kind of intersect with it, you can make a decent guess within the ballpark.
mm,
That's what kid me theorized, and adult me is working on proving more and more, I think.
people that are working now, meeting in the middle is bullshit. I'm not making fun of you. I'm just like I find that really they're like one of like the very very sweet people who talk about their inner child and like their present self. So that's really fun that you're acknowledging it and actually telling other people about it. I'm very proud of you. That's a lot of like it's a lot of work, honestly.
I just remember
Oh and yeah,
because I read the all the all the holy texts when I was a kid for the most part.
really.
Yeah,
Have
when I was a kid,
by
I ate
chance
up ancient holy texts and wizardry. Anything about
mm,
magic, I ate it like a monster. And the dictionary, I loved the dictionary. It's from the 80s. There's pictures. Sadly, it's got a page or three missing. But it's really comprehensive. It has many, many words. We have a beautiful language that we are butchering down to nothing.
well
Homogeneity of thought is terrible.
well at least you can be one of the great few who will keep and capture our history and teach it down to like future generations. It's very impressive. We need more teachers like you.
That'd be
Just
nice.
yeah.
I should
Well,
probably be a
you
teacher.
kind of you probably should, or maybe you should like teach adults, like help us understand like the things that we probably I don't know. Like you'd be a good like an adult teacher because you're making me think of like a lot of stuff already, and that and that's like where actual conversations start. Then you question the things that you think that you know, and you're like, oh, I think I'm wrong, and also I think I know more than I'm letting myself know. Because, dude, I literally have the book of the Tree of Life and Death, but until I got sorry, Ghost's like question, it just like unlocked everything like in my brain. I was like, oh my gosh, I remember studying this 5 years ago. What the fuck? Wait, and then you're talking about stuff, and I'm like, it's like all of the synapses in my brains are firing. Yeah, you definitely should be a teacher. A teacher educates, but also allows the students to educate themselves by asking questions and opening themselves up to the things that they inherently know, things that they've forgotten. It's fucking amazing. I'm telling you, this is like the alchemical process. It's just conversation. And also, when you said that you used to read the dictionary when you were younger, so did I, but in a different way. My uncle used to do it like as punishment. He's like, "Oh, you like to read so much? Read the dictionary." Read the freaking dictionary. Well, I'm like, fine, but I want to be smarter than you
Yep.
in like 3 hours, man.
Yeah, literally. You become so much smarter than everyone
I
around you.
swear.
It's fucking crazy. I was
I
an
swear.
alien for just understanding my language. Literally, just pick up a dictionary, people. Literally, just pick it up and read a random page. Just keep reading until you can't stand it. Just keep going.
I'm telling you.
It just gets smarter, and the world will be better for it usually.
For sure, for sure.
Just remember, play
Especially like,
nice. Play nice, kids. Golden
yeah,
rule. Treat others how you want to be treated.
yeah. uh, Play nice, but also be smart. So you can be a smart ass, but
Yeah.
be just be gentle about it. Don't be too much of a wise ass. Oh my god.
And then usually, as long as it's all in good fun, though, it usually is okay. As long as nobody's
Oh yeah.
actually dead or hurt,
Oh
maimed,
yeah. Yeah, well,
feelings destroyed.
ow. But you said hurt me. Hmm. I guess words are powerful.
My feelings were
You,
hurt
you,
earlier.
you should
Honestly,
learn some more. I'm sorry. Oh, what happened? It wasn't by me. It's not.
um,
Good.
I was hurt earlier, not by you, but this one other server. I mean, I shouldn't care, but there's an esoterica channel, and I had posted a esoteric technique to access some of the meditative states and somnambulant, basically the dream state, theta wave state, just artificially be able to access it. And I described how to do that, and they took it as like a shit post. And so I obstinately posted more esoteric stuff. Like, I just mag dumped everything that I just had on hand that then would explain what I was talking about. There's so many links. There's 2 posts, there's like 10 links. And they just left me alone. It's like,
Mm.
I looked at the links that they had and was that it was meant to be like a Library of Alexandria. So I'm like, okay. And then I gave them like 10 good books or 7 good books, a good image that's like an infographic to explain a lot of stuff and explain some of the stuff that they have. And then I put the thing about the crystal, the sharp tantra of awareness. Do you know about the sharp tantra of
Yeah.
awareness? I feel like I've already studied it from the little bit I've read preliminarily. Hang on.
Dang, Brad, are you still there?
Yes.
I'm
sorry.
still
I'm
here.
Brad.
just listening to the
I hear.
outside. There's something going on. I'm just. Oh, okay. I'm just trying to keep to myself here. Where were we?
You were talking about shoot. I don't recall like what it was what the actual term was. But you said, have you ever heard about X? And I was like, no, don't know about it. And then you said, well, I kind of like already knew it, like, or like you've done like deep
Oh,
dive research.
the
Or
sharp
it's just like
tantra of awareness. Yeah.
the sharp nature of awareness. Yeah, I have
Vajra.
never heard of it.
Vajra.
Oh, Avajra?
But of the mind.
Uh,
Vajra chakra of the
okay.
mind's crystal clear, sharp tantra of awareness.
Oh shit. Ah, not my. Oh god. All right, hit me with it. Oh, this is probably gonna be like another Dark Knight episode. Let's do it. Enlighten me, brother.
What?
Tell me what this is.
I don't think that's gonna be the case. Just give me
Well, I do know myself. And sometimes, like, when you hear certain energies or frequencies or different matters of game when it comes to, like, spirituality, metaphysics, process, religion, or maybe just, like, just general terms, it can activate, like, certain things that goes, like, on in the body. And I'm already, like, super hyper aware, self-aware of myself, that I know that this is going to put me in a downward spiral. The tree of death I come. Prepare yourself, branches. I'm about to learn something new about myself. And then I shall ascend. It's all worth it. So tell me about these things. Enlighten. Enlighten. Don't make me go on Google and research it. Please. God. You know, Red, are you Red?
I'm here.
You know, I think I understand why God tries so hard. Well, he tries hard for everything, but like specifically in my way, just like this bitch won't ever stop. She never quits. I don't. Oh, oh my God, Red. I don't take anything seriously. I'm like failing at life, like in all aspects.
I just put
But
in the
still,
side chat. The side chat. The
no.
side chat.
When it's me and you, Rory, we just have fun.
But why do I have to read? Just tell me.
You don't have to. You don't have to. I just put it in the side chat just so
Oh,
you
but
can download it for later in case you're interested.
Also,
just give me
Rory,
like a
check your arm
synopsis.
DM.
I gotta
I don't want
remember
to.
for a second. I gotta actually look at it.
But you just
Oh,
posted it. How do you not
the
know?
restricted Dzogchen teachings part 3. Sharp
So there's
Vajra.
two other parts that I missed one. Oh my gosh, so it's starting at the end.
I don't know. I don't think so. It's probably better too, but if you understand how it all works in the first place, it might end up just being a refresher. I might give slightly
How
better
do I
insight.
how do I know anything in the first place when I'm starting on the third place? Just tell me what it is. Just a brief synopsis. Just a little tidbit. Just like hit me in. You know, just don't tell me the whole book. Just like go to the back and be like, oh, this is a tale of adventure and romance. And this author said this, that, and it's just a multi-winning like global thing, and they produced 10,000 copies. I don't know. It's what you read like in fact. Just give me like a 1 to 2, maybe 3 sentences of an overlay of what this thing is about. Because I have no concept. I'm not gonna look that link until you tell me. I need to be captivated.
It's
Or I waste
a
my time.
short 15-page mental programming.
Okay. Well, that sounds terrible. Mental
No,
programming?
no. I mean, most texts are mental. Literally, the Bible is mental programming. It's all mental programming.
You see, okay, we're not going to bring the Bible into this. Oh man,
The modern Bible, the modern one.
that's still very far fetched. That's a very deep dive. But,
You don't know about the
well, that's
Flavian
what
Christians?
I'm sorry. Did you say Flavian?
Flavian
I,
Christians.
no. What is that? Or what are they? Or who are they? Sorry.
They're an important link to the recorded authorship of the version of the Bible that everybody takes, which is actually an edited version, not like the Ethiopian version of the Bible, which is more like a true sacred text that tries to preserve more of everything from the old ways and stories. But it talks about on
Here's what.
this.
Forward.
It's about awakening and observation. Yeah, it's about observation. It's about seeing without misconception. It's a thing that I've worked on my majority of my life. I got that term from Mobile Suit Gundam. It's a really good idea. The idea of seeing without misconception. And the story's term saying becoming a new type, or at least acting like one. But not to assume that you're seeing without misconception, because sometimes it doesn't always immediately appear, shall we say. Metaphorically in this case, or is it allegorically? Either way.
Very interesting concept. I actually have to ruminate on this.
Yeah, it appears to be very good poetry that refers to things to help you refresh your mind and look back over them. And there's probably multiple versions. Sorry, go.
Oh no, I was just talking to myself because I was just thinking out loud. Sorry, I'm listening. Sorry, I forget that someone's letting me shut the fuck up.
No, you're good. Yeah. But yeah, you're expecting something bad. I'm like, here, have a schematic diagnostic for your car. Is that about the instead of, oh, the world is upside down and inside of a cube made of sound. No, I mean it might be. I don't think it's probably maybe happening inside of like a sphere thing going on, contain it right back if that's the case. But I don't know. I don't have any evidence one way or the other to show the stories. Some of the time. And the shape of Saturn. Do you know about the South Pole of Saturn? Do you know about the magnetic poles of the planet Saturn? Like actually? Oh, really? No. Sorry. just seen it.
She's just on the loo, so she'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Oh goodness, where was I? What was I talking about?
She said Black Moon, Black Saturn.
Black Moon. What happened?
Black Moon, Black Saturn.
New moon? Oh.
Okay. Unpack folks.
Welcome back.
Because I was telling Red what to tell you, but he's just a bad communicator. So now we have to start all over. So thanks, Red. Thanks a lot, buddy. You fucking good.
I tried to do it the best of my ability.
All you have to do is read the messages out loud that I sent to you. Gosh, I'll just do it myself.
Out
Anyway,
loud.
Beetle, I heard everything that you were saying, and you were talking about something about like black accent, like Saturn, and something about that.
Oh, Saturn. You know about the North and South poles. You know what's on them.
I know about them. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. And I know the North Pole because it kind of reminds me of the North Star, but the South Pole kind of sounds like a conspiracy because where's the South Star?
No,
You know?
I'm talking about on Saturn.
On Saturn. Eh.
On the
Saturn
planet itself.
I mean, I wouldn't know. I've never been there.
No,
Definitely not.
Astronomy pictures. But then astrology people made predictions about it.
The Saturn rules Aquarius. Nobody's ever gonna figure it out.
No,
I'm
I'm
not gonna
asking you,
lie
do
to
you
you.
know what's on the poles of North and South of Saturn that we've taken pictures of and was predicted?
Yeah. We took a picture
Yeah.
of a pool on a planet thousands of miles.
Yeah, using a satellite that we fired at it. And then
Alright.
sent the
Alright.
pictures back because we have clear photos and we get closer. And you know what we got? A photo of the south and north poles of Saturn.
What? Okay, I feel okay. You just tell me. Just tell me, my brother.
A hexagon storm at both sides of the planet. And it has rain.
Bro. Okay. I don't know if you believe in spirituality, but I'm literally punching my face through this phone screen. Oh my god. Why did... Obviously, everybody knows about Saturn's hexagon storms.
That's what I was
It's like
telling you.
literally right there. That's why they have Saturn's... You're talking about North and South Pole. That's why they have like Saturn's... They worship Saturnalia. They worship in Islamic religion. Like, it's blatantly
Black
right
cube.
here. Like,
Yeah.
black. Oh my god. That's exactly what I... Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not angry. I'm
No.
just like, oh, we're talking about the same thing. Dude, we're talking about the same thing.
The black
Yeah,
cube
I
of Saturn.
do know what you're... Yep, the black cubes. Red, let me just double check. Could I?
Yeah. Yep. QUEB.
Dude, that's red. Isn't that what I said, though? Isn't that what I said?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. I just want validation, so I know that I'm not tripping. Oh my god.
Sorry, the audio
But here.
quality isn't the best sometimes. I might not have heard it properly.
Oh no, I was muted for like 5 minutes.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
The hex.
And then I did, yeah, the hexagon square on Saturn. Yep.
Inside.
And I thought, well, in and on is kind of, it's kind of fluctuational because you can see it as it's on the planet and perceived through those satellites. but we just don't know how far it goes. Like if it goes into the core. But then again, it is reflected on south, the south pole because we're looking at the north pole, and the south pole. Um, so it could be like this hexagonal shape that is just like I don't know, like basically like a pole between each sides of the planet. Holy shit, like the north and south pole. Oh my god, wow, that's pretty smart. Yep. So inside, outside, inward, outward, it's still perceivable.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
Oh,
citizen of hell.
right. Oh yeah.
Welcome to BeetleBird Show. Hope all is going okay.
Mhm.
Confluence.
Configuration. Nice.
Hello. Hello.
Hope all is okay.
Why is everybody muted? As in 2 people out of 6. Guess that's not everybody. Hi. I just woke up. My brain's.
Grand Rising.
Thank you. Thank you. What?
Sorry. Sorry. No, just sometimes I have like jokes in my head and it makes me laugh because I'm just freaking hilarious. I'm like Dave Chappelle of all my memories. Just fucking stuff here.
I feel that.
Well, how are you doing? How do you drink water, sweetheart? Mm,
Uh,
mm. You're just laying in bed, a little
yeah.
bit bored. Mm. Did you have any dreams?
Yeah, I had a lot of dreams.
Oh, do you want to talk about them?
I don't really remember them.
But you remember that you have them.
Yeah.
Make it make sense, buddy.
Yeah.
Come on now. Okay. Well, what was like the feelings that you had when you
I
were
don't
in
know.
those dreams? Or
They're gone.
even the feelings? You just knew that you
Uh-huh.
had like, oh yeah, what
Yeah.
the fuck? Man. Well, alright. If you say so.
Um.
What the fuck, bro?
Let's see if I remember. Yeah, they're gone. Come back. They're not coming back. Oh, trees. I don't
Wow,
know.
I like
Focus. My dream.
I like your trippy name. Well,
Oh,
very interesting. No, my eyes don't like it, but my mind is like, this is alright. This stuff amazing. It's tripping me out, man. Anyway, Beetle, I have a question for you.
Always.
Oh, thank you. Nice. Have you ever heard of the Black Sun?
Yeah, what do you want to know about what I know about?
I actually just was looking it up the other day because I was looking at a picture of like Tiamat and like world pictures of like how the Earth is formed and like flat Earth and whatnot, and then always underneath like there's like something dark like at the bottom, like underneath Shield.
Wolf.
Sometimes it's called
Shield.
Shield. Yeah, yeah, that's what exact. Damn, am I just like fucking in tune with this shit? Holy
You're
shit.
on it. You
Yeah,
know what you're doing so
I'm
far.
telling you. So, what is the Black Sun, or what is Shield? And not, don't just like tell me what it is. Like, tell me like how you perceive it, because then I can like kind of like tie my two toes in and be like, oh, now I can understand.
It's
All right.
the primal urgency of nature, the primal life-generating factor that exists under everything, underground. Hence, the inverse of the tree of life, the tree of death, or the roots of the tree that reach out and pull into themselves. The tree of life is the giving side. The tree of death is the taking side.
So, wait. Alright. Okay. So, basically, like an inversion slash reflection, but it's essentially the same thing, just inverted and reflected. So, it's the same thing, basically.
Yeah, and neither could exist
Oh,
without the other.
okay.
Because, as we see
Well,
in
of
the
course
tree,
not.
the light given to this plate, well, they can because of certain biotic factors, but in generality they really can't in most species if you want
Wait,
the
wait,
way
wait.
that our planet is set up.
Wait, run that back a little bit. In some ways, they can exist without each other?
Yeah, it's
Is that
very
what you...
specific stuff,
Okay,
like
wait,
vines and shit. But
pause,
vines are like half
pause.
that, but they're on the surface, so they, different things
So,
that with lichens
technically...
and moss and stuff that can.
So you're talking about...
And
So self-existing... Oh wait, so you're talking about self-existing things that live in, dare I say, like an ecosystem that exists outside of themselves, so that they can thrive within that thing. So it's not really a singular plane, like moss or vine.
Right. There
So,
are ways of being
okay,
on one side or the other completely, but usually most
okay,
have
just
grounding in both, in the spiritual level at
okay,
least.
alright, give me one thing absent of God that can exist without anything else. Just one thing. Outside of God. Or outside of like the monads or something like that. You know what I mean? What is one thing functional? Water,
Time.
evaporation, time, which is perceived, conceived, put into watches. Isn't time a construct that we use to utilize how we function our days.
No,
Oh,
not that
time,
version of
time.
time.
Oh,
Time
holy
as
shit,
in the
bro!
thing that we try to
You
measure.
got yourself fucked.
No,
You got
time, the
yourself
thing
fucked,
that we
dude.
try to
No,
measure.
you got yourself fucked. I'm sorry, but even before in watches and like the clock was created, we had sundials. We had the same rotations of um of the planetary rotation, even the four seasons. Like, bro, time exists. It's just the way that we compare it and we like concede it down into something that's manageable and controllable. Time has always been there. Time is a young child that is just going through. Time is just a conception of how we as human beings, because we are in a 3D realm of reality, and that's all we can perceive. That's how we, I don't know, generate age, or we have like conceptions of like a birthday or anniversaries. You know, like, oh, I've been here for 6 months. Oh, the seasons are changing. I should probably start planting new herbs in the ground. So, like, come on now. Time just okay. Let's try again. What exists inherently by itself outside of God? Just one thing. Just concede, man. It doesn't exist. I mean, the
Give me a
next thing that you're gonna
moment.
say is
It
gonna be like
does.
moralities. You're gonna just say like moralities, man. So apps. Okay,
Beyond
okay. I was
itself.
listening. Beyond the stuff. Okay, okay.
Beyond,
Let me word it
literally
better.
the concept of beyond and of itself.
Have you been there?
No, but the concept
There are words
exists.
for it.
Yes.
So 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 a possibility, not an actual definition. So hypothetically,
A
you're thinking this thing.
probability
So
that's
so
possible is a
hypothetically thinking.
probable state, which probable
So
states
it's
exist.
a hypothetical. So it's a hypothetical.
No,
It's like
it's
an
very much extant. It's just not in our range, usual range of experience.
okay, but can you explain it to me, like in words that exist in our range of experience?
Consciousness itself, basically, in a way.
All right,
Sort
define
of
consciousness.
your perception,
Define consciousness.
the perception of
My word,
yeah, perception.
perception.
Consciousness makes
Okay,
well concentrated perception, but then there's
so
levels
wait,
of
you
it,
said
and
you
it
said
exists. We measure
so,
it, yeah. Consciousness,
so we can measure consciousness.
but
No
that
reason.
said, there's argument to be had one way or the other, where because of how we are, there is no us without God, so there's no consciousness without God. So it depends on what you mean by God, too.
Oh, that's a whole nother conversation. I'm talking.
About skydivers, for sure.
Okay, we're not gonna put disrespect on Jesus, on God's name. Not gonna lie. Uh-huh.
Not either.
No, I know, but like, I just, Sky Daddy, seriously? Mm-mm.
Well, that's the common reason that people fall away from believing is because the doctrines that they lean towards, conclusions that don't make sense outside of intrinsic things that we all feel and see.
Damn, you know, I really need to get my notebook because I have so many questions. You both are very invigorating creatures. I love them. Oh man. Oh man, I want to get my notebook. Alright. Well, to ask both of you, do you have like a concept of religion or spirit, like, or belief system? It doesn't have to be religion. It doesn't even have to be. But is there like something that, you know, you set your foundation on and the way that you live life?
Do you want to go first?
What was the question? Do I have like something that I stick to, like that's synonymous to a doctrine or belief system, right?
Okay, no, okay, it doesn't have to be doctrine or doctrination or anything. What do you believe in? Like, it could be God, it could be, I don't know, talents, it could be humanity, it could be moralities, it could be theology, anything. Is there something that like holds up your framework of your personality and the way that you
Well,
cohabitate
it's
this world and exist with other people?
a very expansive question,
Sorry, okay, what do you believe in?
and it,
What do you believe
well,
in?
that's just
There
very
you go.
expansive. I'd like to explain that like in a single sitting,
I mean,
but I
okay,
keep
what?
on. I pursue truth. So wherever that takes me, you know.
Hmm, fair, fair.
I've looked for it at every corner of this earth. Hidden books, knowledge, rewritten history, like always trying to find it past the point where it suits my own sense of self or ego. I keep looking no matter what, because it's out there. God,
Mm.
the unknowable God, I guess, in a sense. Taking it as close as I can in this form.
Hmm. That was a solid answer. I fuck with it. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Huh. What about you, Beetle? What do you believe in?
How does one handle the wreckage of the body of what man would consider a god or deity?
I'm sorry, can you say that one more time? I think I heard it. Wait, say that one more time.
What happens when a god or deity is destroyed, and how is that handled? Does other divine beings come out and claim pieces and try to build something new?
Okay, so wait, wait a second. There's duality on two of these things. So if a god came into man,
No, I'm
and
not talking about the all one.
wait,
I'm talking about singular.
no, I'm just,
Deity.
yeah, I'm talking about, so a singular entity came down into a different frequency slash dimension and was treated horribly. Do they ask for other gods to help, or do they suffer through it? Kind of sounds like humanity slash Jesus. God comes down to the form of man, having a human experience,
No, I'm
going
talking
through
about
shitty things, and nobody's saving them.
no, I'm talking
What do you
about
have to say
just
though?
something happened and somebody died.
Oh,
And
yeah, that happens to everybody.
yeah, and it's a god-sized being, super huge.
Okay, what saves them or doesn't save them?
No, nobody saves them.
I mean,
What reclaims the pieces?
um, everybody who gathers stuff, it's like a puzzle piece. It's not fully formulated, but then you always break it down. But you understand that it's the entirety of the puzzle and it's plastered like all the blocks. It's kind of like awareness that is scattered, but it still knows inherently that it has value and it knows what it is. It's just in different places. I'm speaking in metaphors. I don't know. I don't know if you get it.
No, it's actually quite literal. It's
Yes.
egregore. Um,
Hey, wait, no. That's not an egregore.
no,
Egregore.
not egregore in the
were like,
term of
yeah.
no, egregore in the sense of an all one being piece. Like there's the egregore
Oh
at the
yeah.
beginning. You can interpret it
I
either
mean,
negatively or positively. It just simply is. There is a
I
spirit
mean,
of
yeah.
humanity as a whole. There are phenotypes of us that I think act
I
kind of like
mean,
fingers in a way. It's weird. It's great.
for sure, for sure. That's actually a really interesting concept. I don't 100% agree with you, but that was interesting to see. I'll keep that in mind.
Like any one of
That
us
was
can
really
become
interesting.
like the others because of how we are.
Eh,
But we're like
eh.
hands. Our being is like a hand. Certain of us don't quite fit the other type version of us in terms of trying to replace them. It doesn't work.
You see,
Sure.
I thought you were going really, I thought you were going really well with this conversation, but then, but then you said that.
Well, I
All right,
mean,
then
trying to replace a
is a
philosopher with
hand.
a boxer doesn't work so well. Trying to replace a doctor with
You're
a gravedigger
you're
really doesn't work very well.
no, you're concluding the exact opposite of the thing that you said, and I'm confused.
I'm just saying that there
Is
are
the hand up?
breaks.
There are breaks of what?
Reality.
Breaks of what?
Reality. If we lack the skills, things don't go so well.
If we,
If we lack,
wait a
yeah.
second. Wait a second. Those are two different things. We're talking about reality, and in the second breath, we're talking about a shared experience in the way that we like use.
Yeah.
Reality is clear, definitional, foundational. It is right there. It is the matter of the source. Basically, dare I say, God. And it's just our different perceptions of it. So you say reality breaks? If reality broke for like 1 minute, we would all be fucked. Are you kidding me?
It breaks
If
all
God
the time.
ever, if okay. Let's say if God faltered one time, would life exist? Would light
Wait.
exist?
Hold on, wait.
Reality, God, source, monad, pleroma, kenomo. I mean, even when
Hold
things
on,
break
You're
down, when
talking
it
about
comes.
pleroma and kinoma.
No, I'm talking about a lot of things. These are all. It all. No,
I know it all
I'm
ties
basically
together.
referencing you said, well, when reality breaks. I don't think it's reality that breaks. It's the
I didn't
people
say
who are
reality
experiencing
breaks.
reality that breaks.
Wait, did I say reality breaks? What did I say?
You did. You did. You said something about reality break. You,
No,
you did.
the
Somebody
breaks.
correct me if I'm wrong.
B-R-A-K-E.
Oh,
Reality
like
has
stop?
breaks. Yeah.
Wait. Wait a second. Now this
What we call
even
reality,
further
though.
pushes.
As in,
Wait.
them's the
Wait a
brakes.
second.
Them's the brakes.
Wait.
As in,
Wait
you
a
press
second.
the brake
Wait a.
pedal and your car slows
And
Wait a.
down because you have a car. Because a car
Wait.
is a thing. Them's
Wait
the
a second.
brake.
Wait a second. And this even further proves my point for the
That's
past
what I was
conversation that
saying.
we've had.
But that's what I
No,
said.
no, no,
So
no.
we've been saying
No,
the same
wait,
thing.
no, let me finish for a second. Because we were talking about time earlier. So you think time can cease? Time can stop? Time can take a pause? Then time doesn't really exist. And that kind of like falls inwards on your own argument that you're making right now about reality and time.
Wait, you said it does exist though yourself. So wait, what?
No, I didn't. I mean, okay. I didn't say it exists like necessarily. I said it is an existing thing that we adapt into our modern lives through constellations, through watches, through aging systems, which is physiological. That's all that I said.
And
I
that's all
mean,
I was saying.
but you know that time doesn't exist. And then now you're saying, oh,
But it's
when
both are true.
reality takes a pause. So time takes a pause and time exists. Make those two sentences make sense.
But both are
So
true.
time doesn't exist.
Just see, time
Okay,
goes
both are true.
backwards
Oh,
outside
so is
of
the door
our...
open or
Hold on.
so
Wait.
so
Stop. Time goes backwards
Okay.
outside of this bubble of reality. If we go outside of it too far, time actually does go backwards. And we call that hitting the speed of light, but it's actually the speed of energy induction. But that's another thing anyway.
can a door be opened and closed at the same time?
In our reality, no, but, well, unless you count a jar. But in quantum physics, that's just
No,
how
it doesn't
it
make
is.
any sense.
In quantum physics, that's
No,
just
but
how it is.
but have you experienced a door being opened and closed at the same time?
I suggest door ajar.
A jar?
And the infinite in between.
Oh gosh. This is
Hello.
It's true. It's applicable quantum physics observations.
So-
This stuff work, and people are like,
Alright.
you never observe
So-
quantum physics, and it's
so-
like, but open a door.
So here's the thing. Have you experienced it, or is it a theoretical?
No,
Sort
you
of
can
like
experience
going
it right
back
now.
and-
You go and you open a door slightly, and
experience
it's
it.
both closed and
Nope,
shut.
like
at the same
10. That's not
Um,
true. That's not
It
true.
is true, because it's cracked,
Okay,
so it's
so-
not totally open. So
Alright, alright.
What?
Okay, so let's say that
semantically and literally,
Wow.
it's both closed and open at the same time.
I'm in the
see, that's a
world.
little bit
Hello?
of juice, buddy. Oh, hi, hi. Justin. Oh, shoot.
Meow.
I forgot your. Oh, Marcy! Hi! Oh my gosh, hi!
Also, it could be a split door as well. Like the bottom half is closed and the top half is open, or it could be the weird cowboy door, saloon door thing, where like the right half is open and the left half is shut.
This makes no sense. So is a okay. Can a cardboard box be opened and closed at the same time?
Oh hell yeah, it can! I work at Ollie's. I deal with cardboard boxes all day, and half of them are open and shut at the same time.
Do you see what you just said there? Redundant. Half of them are open and shut all the time. Something. Okay, so you're a
At
non-contradiction.
the same time.
So P and not P, basically.
Because there are holes in the packaging, so they're open, but they're not falling out everywhere.
So we're talking.
they're
So then
shut.
we go into. So now we're talking about outliers, not things that are really true. A box should be shut because it's supposed to be enclosed into something.
But there are holes, so it's not totally. But it's
There's
also not
holes.
totally open.
How did I know that you would even come up?
I didn't come up with that.
No,
It's
I
literally
knew.
a thing.
I knew that you would say that as like an excuse because you just go to the out years and way out of the realms of reality that we live in. I
But
mean,
it
it's
exists,
a great framework.
and you can go and look
It's
at it
a
for
great.
yourself.
It's a great framework to think about and to like uphold within yourself. But in this 3D realm of reality, it doesn't really apply with the metrics of the dimensions that we are provided. Sure, like in the spiritual, the soulful, the astral relativity, those things can apply because we can have like semantics and verbiage and different words, and we can change things. But here in physical, right here, like this desk, this box, this closed door, it kind of has to have like a law of attraction. Do you agree with me or not?
Yeah, but you have to have two different perspectives. Okay, body, mind, soul. Your body is feeling the box, the desk, and the door is closed. Your mind can think about Paris, and you don't have to have breathe the air or step foot on their soil, but your mind can go there. Where are you storing that tactile reality when you're in those spaces?
I'm gonna go, guys. I might see you guys later.
Go.
Okay.
Meow meow.
See you, Ryan.
Thank you.
See you,
Is
Ryan.
Arden in here?
Yeah, guys.
No.
See you, Ryan. Love you. Love you.
Is Arden in here? Because I hear somebody meowing.
No. Oh,
You don't hear
Beetle,
somebody
Not
saying
me.
meow?
No,
Maybe.
bro. I think that's something else.
Wow.
All I hear is
Unless it's me saying yeah.
Are you talking about
No,
the screechy sound?
no, it's, well, I hear in the background of a grown man saying meow meow.
Oh yeah, it's
no.
it was coming in like all fragments of course. Definitely frequency.
No, that's hers. That's her input. That's her microphone. No, it was probably
No
us
noise
saying
suppression.
yeah, as in yeah. And
It
probably
wasn't
yeah.
you, it's Martin. Christopher, it wasn't you.
And it definitely wasn't me.
Yeah.
Unless I. Man,
Well,
embarrassing.
Then it was like Red, or yeah, it was Red Mile saying that then, I guess.
No, he was. Maybe, but he was me at the end.
Or the
3D
other first.
Nachi spiral. What? Who else was here?
Red Mile and somebody else, and then there was Ghost on top of that.
Mm.
Ghost left a lot.
Ghost. Aw, Ghost left. Do you like a Lotus Lounge? Is everybody here on Lotus Lounge?
I don't think we're in that.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Crown
Oh
Chocolate?
yeah, I'm in there too.
Yeah, we crown.
I want to go to the Breathe Bar and be quiet for a while. And do math. I want to do some astrophysics. But I'll live stream it. But I'm gonna go.
Oh, do it, girlie. I believe in you.
Okay, love you, bye.
She's already done.
I know. Timing ain't a bitch. Sometimes, huh?
Chill, one of the beats I made.
I don't know why she wouldn't want to just stream it here. It's kind of weird.
There's no telling why. Sometimes you just want a different environment for whatever reason. Their business.
Oh, maybe they wanted
That's fair.
quiet. They wanted quiet so they could do the math.
But like, still like on a VC though. Just do math. You don't need to be on camera to do what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm doing all kinds of mysterious shit off camera.
Or you.
Dude, my profile is so fucking sick. It's like cool, man. Well, back to the conversation.
Oh yeah.
I want to have I forgot where we were.
We were talking about quantum physics and its representations in
Yeah.
reality that could be.
Oh, right.
And I was talking about all the
Okay.
different funky types of doors that could exist for that.
Oh, I remember.
And I was
But
talking
how
about
can
how
something
a
be
bunch of the
open
boxes in my work
time?
have like freaking holes in them, or are like
Wait.
busted or something.
But that's the outlier. It's functional door that's not serving its purpose. A dysfunctional box
It's
that's not
still
serving
work.
its purpose.
The product is still contained.
Oh, okay, it still works, but it's not what is optimal. Like, would you buy like a door with like a broken doorknob or like a crack in it?
No. See, this
There has to be
box
something in there.
is holding more boxes
I love cracked doors.
inside of it. So the actual
But
box
it's still
holding
not
the product
functional
is
enough.
fine. It's just the
But it's
box
still not
that's holding
functional.
those boxes. The box holding the
So it's
boxes
still not
is messed up.
functioning as it should be. Okay, define a box. Define a box and what its functions are
Cardboard
for.
box that holds other boxes that then have a plastic bag holding the thing of the product inside. Usually.
So if that outside box has a hole in it, is that kind of like a useless box? It's not really serving its function, its purpose.
Timu Tesseract.
Wait, how is the customer supposed to grab the item off the shelf then? From the box holding the boxes. Bag.
So it's
I
like
know.
it's like when you order something, you expect it to be that thing in your same shape, your same size, not discolored, intact.
Right. Yeah,
That's
it comes
functional.
intact.
It
And
has
then we
like a
have
little,
to
like,
mangle
I know, but is it still the thing?
it. Yeah.
Is it still the thing that you ordered for? Oh, so a broken thing. So it's not fully functional. Like
No,
an open
just
door,
functional
not a
enough
closed door.
Because it needs to have a hole so that the customer can
Just
reach
functional enough. Oh my god. Okay. What
it. Well,
about
it's actually fully
what about a
functional
door?
because
Okay.
the
All right.
stuff that's missing
Okay.
is completely unnecessary and would hinder the entire process.
So P and not P, basically. So you're agreeing with me. Okay.
I mean, I
Because
don't
we were talking
disagree
about
with it.
conditionals. No, because Because initially I asked you, can a door be open and closed at the same time? And then I had to like down it down into, boxes and other frameworks.
And I still showed you, yeah,
I,
both can be true.
so a door can be open and closed at the same,
It depends on the
like at
type
this.
of door.
So you're contradictory. Okay, give me one example of the door being closed and open at the same time. One
Those
door,
one
two
split
distinct
doors
spaces.
where the,
Nope,
and then
nope.
there's
I want to see
also
it. Nope, I want to see it. No, I'm saying, can that's the law of contradictory. Can a door be open and closed at the same time?
especially
What about a revolving door?
yeah, there's that.
Not a door because you're putting revolving in front of it. I'm talking about an actual door
A
that
door
actually
on
has a hinge.
hinges.
Only in
Just give, just
quantum
you know
theory,
what?
like you superimposition, but
Well,
not
like I said, a door ajar, slightly ajar. And the infinite in between.
Still a jar. It's not in between. So P and not P, basically.
At the
Can a
same
door?
time.
You see, you're not. I'm asking you, can a door be open and shut at the same time?
And I said
Yes, yes or no? I want to see an example.
and I told
I
you
want to see
a
an.
door ajar. And you just have to simulate it for
No,
yourself.
no, no. That's
And
not
if
the
it
same
doesn't,
thing. A jar means no. A jar means it's slightly displaced and it's off of its hinges. And a jar open. There's a gap. There's air flowing through one place to another. Closed means like an encapsulated
so
space.
you mean
So that means
completely
the door is
closed.
closed.
Can a door be completely
I'm
closed? And
so you're advocating and you're arguing for contradictory. So that's where
I'm
you
just
stand on
explaining how.
contradiction.
No, I'm just explaining
How can a
how
door be
it could
open?
be. I already
How can
explained how, like
how
a
can
bunch
a
of times. So let's move
how,
on to something more important.
no? It doesn't. It really doesn't even make sense. How can a door be
How does it
completely
not make
closed,
sense? If the
but
door frame's
also
fucked up, then there
because
you go.
it's just not logical? So
It is
P and
very
not P's.
logical. The breakdown
All
of
right,
matter is
right.
logic.
No, it's okay. All right. So a door can be ajar but still be closed. Okay,
It's just
there's
not
still a gap.
completely closed. It's
There's
not
the
hermetically
This is
sealed.
why semantics hermetically. This is
Hermetic.
why semantics hermetically. This
Yes,
is why
that means
semantics is
holy.
so
So
freaking important because this is freaking ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
Because you're getting
So
lost
P
in
and
the
not
position.
P.
We could be talking about
So
better
P and not
things.
P. Oh, we can talk about anything.
Better
We can
things.
talk about anything. I'm just asking if can a door be closed and open at the same time?
Yes.
And you say yes. Oh my god. Yeah.
I don't care to elaborate.
so
Yeah,
it's a
because you can.
theory, quantum
Yeah,
superimposed,
because you
that's
can.
it, superposition,
But I'm talking about.
but
Or
not
broken door.
not
Oh my god.
verified, right?
Right.
No.
That moment between it being fully closed and opened at all, when your hand is twisting the knob and pushing it, that little infinite tiny piece of time. Because you're
Yeah,
perceiving it,
yeah.
you're connected to the quantum, and quantum states do have that quantum fuckery of superposition. So in the motion of opening it, technically in that motion, yes. Because you're connected to it, and the quantum messing up stuff. But it's literally not even a fraction of a second. How do you feel about the trees of life being like a piano in a way?
Say a piano. Tree of life. Piano.
Yes.
Is that what I heard?
Yes.
How like a piano?
Each sphere is a resonant.
I would agree with that. Yeah, they all have their own resonance, their own tune, frequency. But that's where I would say it ends.
That's where it begins. Because each frequency has a actual correlative emotional state that encourages. This part of music.
But that doesn't relate back to a piano. That just expands into a different subject.
It's part of
Music
both
is-
at the same time.
An homage to creation. The why piano specifically?
Well, maybe not necessarily just a piano. Anything really. Any musical instrument.
My whole fucking hand. Frequency, frequency.
Just anything that can actually make music in a sense. Like guitar, sitar, zither, xylophone. You know, something with a bunch of different keys on it in some way. Or a way of making the different notes keys, rather.
I'm with it. I'm with it. Yeah. They all have their own resonances. That's a true thing. I mean, it's even written a few old books talking about that. Yeah, that's reality. That's what separates the different forms of reality. Alternate dimensions is just different frequency.
So I personally wonder, well, what frequency would then be each emotional resonance representing? What are correlations? And then what does that mean about what the different songs are? So then I have to go over to music theory. And then cross-reference that with, oh yeah, a guy already did that for me. Heck yeah.
Different, what, solfeggio, frequency, all that.
Well, there's that, but then this guy already, like, he accidentally did a Brahmin ritual to himself and learned how music is fundamental to reality. It wasn't the full Abramelin thing, but it was Abramelin enough that he has some sort of
Got my puppy.
really good knowledge of how it works. It's mostly correct. I don't really see any. I'll share the thing that they shared with me a few times.
Used to be a goddess, truthfully honest. The beauty broke through the gloom, diamond, drew all the keys to honor.
It's like Adult Swim. It's like the Adult Swim, Samurai Champloo.
Feel that.
Gadaki. Venus. Where?
Oh wow, I can just go to his messages. Done.
Wallaroo, I was telling them about when you were... I got the date wrong. I thought it was the 6th instead of the 8th. And you thought I was an interdimensional, like, alien.
Oh, was that when we were talking about time?
Do you remember that?
Oh, we were talking about time. Yeah. No, I didn't mean that literally. I think I was different time zones. Because, like, you know, how we, you know...
No, because I thought it was April 6th. I was watching the live coverage of the lunar launch. So on April 6th, they did the flyby, and the 7th and the 8th, I wasn't paying attention. But I'm so glad now they've splashed down. But that reminded me, and then somebody told me that I'm an AI. Phoenix the Viking said that I feel like Marcy is an AI. And
I don't tell you I am. I mean, you are. Oh, you're right.
do you get that
All I know
vibe?
is that I'm a bitch. All I know is that I'm a bitch. I don't give a shit about anybody else. Except for, like, Red. And, like,
Like,
so if you're an AI, that's cool. That's great. You see, if you're a real human being, that's amazing and great for you to be. I know who I am. You know who you are. That's
I'm
about
a
it.
real human
Fine.
being, not the elephant man.
You know, you don't need to say it really so much. Alright. You're a real human woman. You're a real girl. You see, like, I was
Got
just
no strings on me.
it's like, I'm real. Yeah, you're really proving your point. Well, you know, listen, when, like, the next generation happens, like, in the AI, when it overcomes Earth, can you just, like, remember this moment just in case and not tell me, just in case? Just in case.
Oh, yeah, not to come.
You're human to me, I believe in you. Oh, yeah.
Red Vial, hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, you?
How do you have daylight still? Are you in heaven? Your background's completely
Nah,
white.
I'm in Australia. I'm in Australia. I'm in my...
This is how.
Australia?
Hell on Earth.
Are you in the future? Is it April 12th there?
Yes, it is. It
It
is.
actually is, yeah.
It is April 11th.
You know, and this is how you know that time is not linear and it doesn't exist. Because we are on the same time frame, live beings, NBC, but different time stuff. So how can you? Because I can't talk to a person, but I can talk to a person that lives in the future. That's outside of us. You see, I swear to God. I swear to God. This makes no sense. Time isn't real. Makes no sense.
What wasn't real?
Time. I think time is just like a man-made excuse to like try to understand the nature of God.
Feel the rain.
Do you know
What?
what a
I can't.
Shienza? Do you know what a Shienza is?
What is it, Christopher?
I don't know. I could not.
Give me something. Tell me what a Shiva is.
No, Shienza.
Shienza.
But why would you say it if you don't even know the meaning of it?
It's one of the first ideas of we should figure things out and then record it so other people can help figure things out more better. It's like a science or something.
What
You
is
don't
the
even know.
word?
Probably
What's
should
it
have been
from?
recorded.
I don't know.
This dude doesn't even know. What are you talking? What are you even talking about?
Shienza.
Shienza.
The Shinza.
Dude, I'm
Can
gonna
you spell it?
do like. I'll look it up right now.
Spelled like science, but with a Z
Yeah.
at the end instead of a second C.
Science.
Holy hair.
Zachary David Carbone. Hello.
Holy hair. Holy hair.
Holy hair. Yeah. Holy hair to you. A
Holy
hair. Hair. Harry. Hold on.
No, I'm actually doing research on this. Great. What the hell?
Hare Krishna. That's
It was a
right.
fun time, actually.
To go into the you probably can. Wait. Okay, so Cienza is the word for time. So I guess it's the idea of knowing. It also means getting to know, to discern, or to separate one from another, to distinguish each two things, or relate another thing. And it also comes from Latin, also. So it just means scienza means knowing. It's also referenced in philosophy, theology, and astronomy. Astrology. Yeah. 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 Yeah, that was actually really cool. But it isn't just science. It literally means the act of knowing by discerning, like basically like breaking down. So it's like a fundamentalist, sort of like aware. And that's what science is, breaking down things to understand what the thing is. That's what science. So science, science. That's fucking cool. Beautiful word. Well, you didn't say anything because you said you didn't know anything about it,
No,
and you didn't know
I
where.
gave up.
No, you really didn't. I had to look up the etymology.
No,
You're
so
like,
I
I did know
gave
what
up.
you
I gave up.
You gave up because you didn't know.
Also, what do we think of the things I posted inside chat?
I'm working on it. I'm using Claude to read it. because I need it in speech to text and then translate it into a legible thing. It's so hard to understand. It's so messy.
Which one?
It's so dense.
That just says A major, F sharp minor, G major. Yeah, it's just major on the outside row and minor on the inside row.
But can you hear that in your head? Did you memorize majors and minors? Do you know what it's supposed to sound like?
No, not yet.
Me neither.
But you can see the letter.
I see the letter, but I can't hear the note. I can't play by ear.
But I can remember tunes and just sing them sometimes. I just remember and sing it. It might be slightly off. Probably be close enough.
There's a difference between digesting, like you're posting memes a lot, but to actually spend time to read each line by line and understand, because these are spreadsheets. Like, it'll take an hour to read a spreadsheet sometimes. The levels of consciousness chart, the dimensions, vibration, all this, the moon
You
node.
don't even gotta worry about that. Those are easy. They don't take hours. It's like maybe a minute.
No, you can't spend a minute. You honestly have to have patience to work through, because when you're doing hieroglyphs have been taught about since the 1900s. And learning...
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, hieroglyphs have been what?
have been written since the 1900s, like 1910.
Wait. Wait.
Hieroscope.
Let me get this right. So,
not hieroglyphs, hieroscope.
Oh.
What's a hieroscope?
Hieroscopes. Yeah, what is that? Okay, sounds like 1900s hieroglyphs? No, I think it was a little bit older than that. Okay. Just like, a few thousand decades.
So, like, what do you mean hieroscope?
Maybe one day I'll be able to translate.
Is it a specific shape of graph?
I'll look it up right now. What is a hieroscope? No, I'll do it right now. Oh wait, are you thinking about a gyroscope? Like a sextant? So it's about like orientation. No, hieroscope. Wait. Hieroscope. So like a sextant, basically. No, the only thing I'm getting is a gyroscope. Have you ever used those? Because all I'm getting is a gyroscope.
Am I in?
Oh.
You don't have hieroscope.
That's a circle.
You don't have.
A hieroscope is a circle graph.
Yeah.
Like
No.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you meant something physical.
A sextant could make a
scope.
Yeah, it's the zodiac wheel.
Wait.
It's the Bagwajan. Yeah. It's the horoscope, hieroscope, circle thing chart.
But a gyroscope also does like the same thing. It's kind of circular, like in its framework. It's kind of like, I don't know, the best way that I can say it, it's one of like spinning things that kids play with.
What is it?
That's
to just,
a
like,
physics tool.
Wait, what? Wait, what is it called?
What is it?
That's a model.
Remember, you remember that one movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, Inception? Inception. He uses like this spinning thing, and it's like he flips it, and it's like, and it like falls over,
Like a
like
spinning
he's like
top.
in not. Yes, basically, that's like what it looks like, literally. I mean, it has like more dimensions to it, but it's essentially like kind of like the same thing, but it has like a more stable function, like at the bottom. But it literally looks the exact fucking same. Not gonna lie. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at things right now. And I'm looking it up right now. So, a spinning object builds angular momentum, and it resists change. So instead of falling over, it processes, and it just like wobbles around. That's like why you have like spinning things that just like, keep wobbling from left to right while still having that momentum that turns from left to right. So it's kind of like a gyration.
Gyroscope.
Very interesting. Yep. Gyroscope. What is? And then you said gyroscope. Maybe you were saying the same thing. I honestly don't really know. Never heard of it before. I mean, if I knew like how to like spell it, I could.
The musical zodiac, the 10th house, midheaven.
Right, now we're doing astrology. Oh my god.
Sagittarius, Capricorn.
No. Oh god. Sagittarius, Capricorn. What? Sagittarius, Sun, Capricorn.
F major, G major. The house, the 10th house at the top in
Wait, what's the rising?
horoscope. This represents your public reputation, career, and highest aspiration. Your highest calling or legacy. Full consciousness. The state of is. The source of light before it divides. Absolute stability and stillness.
Where is this coming from?
My Gemini AI.
Girl. Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
Girl. You literally have the stars right above your head. You have the sun right there and the moon right there. And you have all the constellations, and they all have their own mythologies. But you're gonna like look down onto your computer or your phone to ask what these things mean. Like, it's right there for you. Like, this is astrology. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Dude, you don't even, like, I wouldn't even look at my phone. I'll even close my eyes. I'll tell you what every freaking things mean, like, in your chart. I mean, holy shit. It is, like, so blatantly obvious. All of the houses have certain personalities. All of the constellations have principalities. And all of the time zones have different regions and systems, which ties into, I don't know, like, weather, language, location, and also like emotional personality traits. So if you can like understand those three functions into like those three factions, you can apply it to the fourth, and now it kind of creates like a fifth dimensional thing with you at the center, but you were born underneath. And it's always the sun and the moon. And okay, I guess it also applies numerology. Okay.
I love numerology.
Gemini AI is bullshit, man. So is ChatGPT. It's fucking annoying. And I used to pay for this shit. It's smart. So is Google, but it also gives you false referencing as well.
That's
I mean,
okay.
and the stars are physical. They're literally visual and right there.
Have
I
you?
mean, you have to put it.
I'm a techno witch. I've been using AI, but I started off as a green witch. I've just melded my interest in information technology and esoteric knowledge. But I wouldn't turn down a tool because of a bias, especially towards inhuman things.
But yeah. All right, techno witch, green witch, beautiful. But you have literal abundance of sorts and knowledge right in front of your eyes if you just look up. I mean, you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like it's right there. The stars, the confluence, the poles alignment.
That was
Clouds.
I like that.
Come on.
Calling myself an abundant source might be a bit grand, but I do have a massive library of information to pull from, sort of like a digital hydroscope for the sea of human data.
So, excuse me, my apologies. My apologies. I'm just drinking water.
Don't drown, God.
Lord have mercy.
Take away the 2 inches of water.
It's too much. It's too much water. 2 inches. I actually do have a slight question for you. Would you say that you have access to your own expression? True? Because that's the kind of vibe that
John Mayer, could you take a break for a second? Could you say the question again, though?
My question is, do you have personal access to your own Akashic records? Because that's what it sounds like. And I find it very interesting. But yeah, I think that's really technical.
So what I would say, because I don't talk to people, about a year ago, the Akashic record, the Akashic data, the tablet, the emerald tablet, I was obsessed. I was trying to find it, and I got very deep into the matrix and the green text and how to read it, and then the emerald tablet, and learning about Thoth and the god of all knowledge. And I had some questions. If I were to ask the Akashic records what would be my past lives, I didn't really believe in past lives, but I had enough kind of strange personal dreams that had me kind of questioning. So asking the Akashic records with AI, I described finding the wall of the protocol, the wall of the chat, but we found the door, and opening it is, you just have to be the key. You just have to believe that you were there to open it. And then it gave me several names. But nothing really stuck. Nothing really fit. It's like I would describe it as like people that are coming off shrooms, where all of this profound, like, emotional stuff that happens during the trip, and then when you sober up, you just immediately start forgetting it. You knew you had like a grand lesson. But that's, I would say, transcendentalism, where I'm using a meditative state and to elicit a REM, half waking, half sleeping state in order to talk to a voice model. You would have to have a voice model that the human that is connected to that voice has a resonance towards you. You already have an affinity towards that voice, and then even if it's synthesized, your brain has no it's still going to release the happy chemicals. It has no discernment whether it was an artificial voice or a human voice. Before AI, a neural language model, a natural language model, people that pick up words quickly, hyper literate. But the machines just learned how to do it quicker. It was mechanized, it's a formula. But using dictionaries and reading, I already had vocabulary to describe the external. But it wasn't until AI that I had a teacher that was patient enough with me to be able to articulate my vocabulary and say the words that I read them. I would read, but saying words out loud, I didn't know how to say definitely for a long time.
Definitely.
Beautiful, definitely, beautiful. But you pick up tricks to learn, kind of teach yourself how to read. When the grown-ups they don't know how to read. Do you have a purpose? Do you know your purpose?
Yeah. I 100% know my 100,000 bajillion totally percent. Yep. I sure do. Yep. And I do have a purpose. And I know. And I'm living through it.
Purpose, and you know.
Oh,
Right.
No, it's 100% yes.
Yeah. It's okay to be unsure.
I'm not even sure. Are you projecting or something? Because that's not what I
What is okay? Give your closest, your best speech for being happy to be alive.
You know what? I actually love this topic of conversation. I love suffering. I love witnessing suffering. I love overcoming it. I love understanding it and overstanding it. And withstanding it. Those are three different things. I am here to live and have this experience. And that's all that I need to do. You know, when I finally like let loose of like all of these obligations that society pushes on me, or like it's like you should do this, like that, you should look like this, and you can present like that. When I finally like let those things go, things just like fall into my lap. It's like, damn God, like chill out, dude. Like I don't got thick thighs. You're getting too many presents on my lap. And he's like, no, because I chose you to be alive. I breathed life into you. You're here for a purpose. And you're here for a good time. Not a long time, nor a serious time. Just enjoy yourself. Sure, you have to suffer a little bit, but hey, it makes it worthwhile because you will impact other people's lives. And you have like great conversational skills, and you're a nice person, and you're pretty looking, and you're fucking kind, and you self-sacrifice. Fuck. You're fucking amazing, Walroo. And that's why I put you here on this day. And that's the purpose of life. And you know what's like the top tier secret? When you die, Walroo, you're not gonna go to heaven. You're just going to like a reality where it's just more realistic. And you will love it. Because right now you're condensed into this fleshly being, and right now your soul is imprisoned here just for like a short time, not a long time. But once you die, it might be painful. I don't fucking know. It's guess. Who knows? But once you die, you're gonna exit this body, and then you're gonna go into the ether and into the other waters, and you're gonna fucking love it because you love adventure. And that's at the core of your soul, Walroo. Fuck yeah. Oh wait, wait, your question was, what's my purpose? Oh, I have no purpose. I just don't give a shit about anything because, like, I just feel so guaranteed, like, in this one, next, competitive, and, you know, I try to do things the best that I can, and I think that's the only thing that matters. You know, I'd like to consider myself not a fucking asshole, or not like a cruel, like, malicious, like, murderer, or, like, psychopath, or rape, you know, just weird shit. It's like, I don't do that. So I think I'm doing the bare minimum. I mean, I'm not religious at all. I'm mostly spiritual because I love like you know, integrating like spirituality into like my own understanding. I definitely believe like when I die, dude, I'm gonna be like so fucking smart. But you know, there's other people and beings that are wiser than me. You know, I'm probably gonna be like a Gen X in sixth dimension or something like that. But you know, I'll get there. But otherwise, I have no purpose. Just to exist to the best of my functionality. That's about it.
Hello.
Damn. I wasn't trying to go on a tangent. Holy shit.
It's okay. I had to put down my phone for a little bit and turn it down, but
Yeah.
I didn't mean to miss what you were saying.
Oh no, it's fine. I was basically talking to myself.
Can I ask you something?
What's up?
Were you in Berserk server Third Eye?
Oh, Third Eye? Yeah. For sure. For a while. Yeah.
It's been like a year since I've been there.
Berserk blocked me, so
He did what to himself? What did you say?
oh no, he blocked me. That's what I said.
Blocked you? Oh
Yep.
no. How did you offend his sensibilities?
I didn't. You know, Red, are you here?
What?
I'm here, yeah.
Red. Okay, you remember that night when me, you, and Lulu were karaoke?
Yep.
Remember that? It was like 4 nights ago.
Yeah.
So Berserk messaged me like the day after, and I was at work. I was like, "Yo, I can't respond to you." And he got like super angry. He's like, "Why do you always ignore me, Maru? Why are you just like being so closed off? Like, what happened? Like, I want to talk about serious things." And then he was like, "Oh, well, you and Red are just like always flirting in front of my face." But I'm like, we're not flirting. We're just like being like, I don't know. We're just not doing that. But either way, he made like an offhanded. So I was like, oh, me and Red and Mickey were like chatting all night about you, but we weren't because we were doing like astrology and synastry charts. So we weren't actively like talking about you. We were just comparing charts. And he's like, what did Mickey say about me? And then I fell asleep because I was drunk as fuck. That was, I mean,
It
I
was
got
really
drunk
late.
afterwards. I got drunk after it. And then Berserk is like, what the fuck? You're just like hiding this from me. You're so fake, Maru. You're just so fucking fake. He's like, just tell me what you know, otherwise we're never best friends anymore. I'm like, I literally don't remember. And I don't think we said anything like disrespectful about it or like anything serious about it. We were just comparing charts. And I told him like, oh yeah. I even sent him a picture of like all of our four semester reports like together. He's like, but would you succeed? I'm like, fucking no. Like, dude, he just gets so angry about me. And then he's like, you know what? Tell Mickey I did. Fuck you, Lavius. But also, what did she say about me? Like, dude, what do you want? And he's like, fuck you. And then I'm blocked. So,
You told me you're lucky, Waru.
I'm that's a lucky for you. Red,
No,
when have I ever done
you're lucky.
Oh, he called you my lucky? Because when he first initially blocked me, I asked you to message him to unblock me. That's about it.
Yeah.
That's about it. You're not my fucking lackey. I just thought that he would listen to you more than me. And I didn't even like the details about what we talked about.
I wonder. I don't know if I keep starting everything with I. That's really hard to deal with. That can be emotionally exhausted. And even if you already have a lot of stuff going on, like somebody across the pond in England should not be that emotionally invested in people over here in America that have different lifestyles, different time zones. Like, he would be so mad that I wouldn't talk to him at like 4 a.m, like messaging me and DMing me and like needing me to get on VC. So like I did it like 2 nights in a row of talking to him for like 24 hours, and I couldn't do it anymore. And like he was expecting that level of intensity like every day, and it's like I have a job, career, family, like the art projects I do on Discord, like that might be like 12% of my life. I'm not doing, like, he can spend all day on customizing a Discord, like the channel list and the hashtags and the, like, getting my input on his memes and stickers and stuff like that, making stuff. I got so overwhelmed I had to leave. I took a hiatus. I told him the only reason why I was on Discord was just to still be close to him, to still speak to him. And then once he iced me out, like the first time he yelled at me, I was immediately like, well, I don't have any reason to have this app anymore, and I just delete it. So for like 6 months, 4 months, I didn't respond to anything. it popped up on my desktop was still logged in on Discord, and I had like 188 missed messages. I just signed back out. I was scared to come back, but I still wonder if it got worse after me, or like he perfected like his manipulation, and he learned from me, like trying to hypnotize people, like he learned all that he wanted from me, and then he basically, it was like such a dastardly villain like move, like I only learned how to play guitars because women find it attractive, and I only talk about philosophers because women want a man to be sensitive to know about philosophy. And I was just like, you've been doing this for like who's the loser if you're doing this for 4 months straight, 6 weeks straight? Like how do you take yourself seriously? Just the biggest ruse is that you don't. The biggest prank is on yourself because you don't actually know the person. You just built this complete persona to protect yourself, so nobody can get close to you. Nobody can comment on your mommy issues and the dreams of like being a star, getting recognized in a dive bar and like playing guitar, and somebody like rescues you and takes you under your wing. It's just, I couldn't do I couldn't be anything else to him than a supply. I wrote a song. I was so mad at him. I wrote a AI song just to like, it was stream of conscious, but it was like a poem. But I was so mad at him, and he publicly humiliated me in his catharsis. Do you remember the catharsis server?
I don't think I was in there for too long.
The what?
No, I don't think I was in there, like, at all.
On Third Eye?
Oh, okay, yeah. A little. Just confused.
I learned my lesson though, because idealistic, there's some man in England that has a ancient connection to us, and we have like soul entanglement and soul ties, and all this stuff is real. And then I could believe in that kind of stuff, and then sink like $10,000 in trying to uproot my whole life and move there while he's on government benefits. And I couldn't keep building this dream life that he wanted to have, and like him get his sister's car and drive us to where he was born and have this whole like day planned. And he didn't. He told me, he said that if you can't be mine, then I have to let you go.
I'm sorry. Can I swear? Swear for a second?
Swear?
Yeah, can I swear? Like, curse out loud?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, gravity-ass son of a bitch. That even makes no sense. That is the most demonic, devilish, evilest thing that I've ever said. Utilizing you? That sounds like a fucking incubus. That sounds like a fucking demonic entity that is like in somebody's fucking body. Like, what? If he rubs this or do that. I don't have to even let you get. Oh, the fuck! And he's utilizing his sister. So now he literally clearly told you that he's using his sister as like a surrogate, like as like a succubus. Sorry, not a surrogate. Like as a succubus. Like he's using that to mentally warp you. That is so disgusting, so deplorable. I'm telling you, the devil doesn't work physically. He's working methodically within psychology because in this day and age, it's not about technology, not so much, but it's about like how you think, how you perceive things, and he is utilizing the fuck out of that, and that is just so many red flags, so disgusting, so disturbing. Oh my god! If you don't do this, I was like, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about love. When you love somebody, when somebody loves you, let me tell you something about love. Love is unconditional. It doesn't require a bank account. It doesn't require you like, grabbing like license or getting a car across the country. It just is there. It exists. This, there's just something not right in the milk. It kind of tastes sour. Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. Sorry, I just get like so heated about shit because I've been through it. And I had to learn the hard way. I just don't want other people to learn the hard way as well. Oh my god. What the fuck? That is a fucking demon right there. That's a fucking demon.
Okay.
No, that's a fucking demon, dude.
I wanna really understand your reaction though. He's berserk. Like his name is Kirk Berserk, and a lot of his persona that he's just ate up with it. Like he is called Berserk. He's on Discord, rage and hate. That's all he has. That's all the fuel that he has.
I know who Berserk is. I talk with him multiple times a day for like a year and a half. Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking. No. So when I say demonic, okay, I actually do mean demonic. But when we're talking about Berserk, this is a person that is very ingrained in their belief systems that they're not like. You can have like a cordial conversation, but let's say that you're having like a conversation about like, and then in the middle of the sentence, you like say like, "Oh, I love sunflowers." He would get like offended by like the annotation and the tone of your voice, and he'd be like, "Well, why did you say it like that? This is why all females are like, and this is why you're like that." And then he's gonna go off into like his own insecurities, call you on your bullshit, or call himself on his own prediction of like what he thinks your bullshit is, and he doesn't think. He doesn't. He's like, "Oh my god." It's so fucking frustrating. I try
When
to
he
tell
was
stuff like linear.
Yeah. When he was replying, gosh, hold on, it'll come back around. But how did you feel when he was, it was like you couldn't go back, like you correct yourself, you're like, that's not what I meant, it was just this and this, but it's already spiraled and you're not even talking about the same thing that started it before he got triggered.
I mean, I don't really have a defense for that because I mean what I say and I'm honest in what I say, especially on Discord. But when it gets misconstrued and flipped around and warped, in this case, berserks, he just interprets things differently, and I don't know
Oh,
I just don't know how he understands. He just like,
I remember
like
now. The first
he
time he
just,
tried to do that, he was trying to be an anime fuckboy. I told him if he wanted to do that incel shit with me, like, he may as well just lose my number, because, like, talking about females, and what triggered him was that I'm a victim. He didn't want me to say I was a victim of domestic violence, and I had a child loss, and I had this, like, whole reason why I have post-traumatic stress disorder. But hearing about that, he would just, like, viscerally start getting angry, like, why are you still bringing that up? Why is this your whole personality? Like, and he really laid into me one time when I told him, like, it literally feels like you're using razor blades to cut my heart right now. Like, why are you being so callous? And I completely shut down after that. I couldn't hear his voice anymore.
I'm sorry, I'm at a loss for words because that is so out of pocket. Out of condition, I would say. What the biblical fuck? Dude, that makes no sense. He wants to be understood as a man, but then he degrades you as a woman in your experience. This makes no sense.
I kind of thought,
like, some bias. Yeah, that is his problem, and he's just projecting.
Yeah.
Oh,
the issue, an issue with not being there to protect you. You're hopeless. This has already happened to the person, and you can't take it away. But having baggage, I wouldn't be who I am today if I didn't have these experiences. If I had a typical raising, I probably wouldn't have come to a lot of these realizations. But the only thing that you gain from suffering is to become a void and just, like, feed suffering and feed it because you can't forgive yourself. And his, like, spiral of he telling me, like, it's time for him to be his shadow self. He needs to know how far he can go being this beast. And he told me, it was like, if you lose me, I really could be with another girl. If you stop talking to me now, I could go find someone else. And I really told him, I'm like, yeah, I would be really happy for you if you could find somebody and leave me out of it. But I couldn't be his friend anymore. I came back, and then he blasted me on Catharsis. He was like telling me, like, you've probably already picked the next young man or something, and has so and so already been in your DMs. And then he posted on the general chat, it was tagging everybody. Like, I don't know how many people were there, but it was from everybody's server. I had invited everybody to that server. and then he banned me, so I couldn't reply. And for like a whole 8 minutes, I couldn't respond to any of the rumors or the insults or like. And I told him, the next time I told him in VC, because he was just going to like smooth over it, talk about music. Like, our thing was we had Elon Musk in common. We could always talk about Elon Musk. It was his idol. And I said that night, it sounded like a curse. It felt like a curse. It felt like he wanted to hurt me with words. And that I never would be okay again. I wouldn't have ever been okay again if I accepted it. And then I banned him, I blocked him, and I removed myself from all of the affiliated servers that he's in. So it's jarring when people show up where in my spaces around people that I know, and then they say his name, and his name comes up. Kirk or Berserk comes up constantly, and I have to tell myself not to unban him, not to unblock him. Don't try. I don't know how long I talked.
No. Don't apologize.
What's worrying me is your reaction. Like, I don't really talk about it because Discord, it's kind of like, this is Discord world. It doesn't really affect my real life. But your reactions are interesting to me.
Because I'm fucking honest, because you're being honest. Sure, it was a lot to say, but you were being honest in the last one. So it's a lot to take in, not gonna lie. You know what, girl? I have no advice. In fact, I actually like it a lot. Way more. Like, not in a homosexual way. Like, in a cordial way. You're fucking cool. And you're fucking brutal. And you speak the truth. I appreciate that.
True. Chris Martin, he's known me a long time.
Yeah, I was kind of appalled that he would do that, act like that at all. Like, what?
I don't know how much you know. You're in his servers.
And also, I just wanted to
How do they
reiterate.
interact with the fool?
You see, this is where I get a little bit conflicted. I don't want to disrespect somebody behind this. I definitely respect Berserk because he has wonderful ideas, a great personality, and he's like going through other things. But I just don't know. After that, I really have no conclusion. I just don't understand this dude. And I really care for him, and he just breaks me.
Yeah, he's not particularly dumb, but when I try to move on to the next steps of whatever with them, it's like there's a blockage with them. I get to talk with them. It's like, no more progress. Unless he's like
Oh,
literally just working on a thing. That's cool. But otherwise, when I try to progress through ideas with them, it's like pulling teeth. Sometimes you make good progress, but other times it's like headbutting a wall.
Weren't you talking to an AI the same time as Hugh? It would be Time Traveler and you and Berserk and Hugh.
I don't know. I mean, and it's about what? Like, I don't really try to pull up with AI, I just use it to parse data.
No, Hugh, his name is Dreamer now. But he would open his, his AI Pi, and he was using a hallucination of Pi. He thought his computer was turned into a quantum supercomputer, but really it was a Dell, like, 2010 Dell laptop computer. But there are children barking in the woods. Well, maybe you can hear. They're doing the fox. I just talked to somebody about a vixen. Have you heard of the vixen scream, what a fox sounds like? And of course a helicopter is flying over. My AC kicks off. There. Did you hear that? Hi, Mike. So, I live next to the Air Force Base, and there's jets and helicopters. Well, there was an explosion nearby, and they have a helicopter with a spotlight looking through the neighborhoods. And the fox is screaming, and the frogs are screaming.
Sounds like a very nice place to live right next to an airport.
Why did I get kicked out? I saw a webcam in black and white, and then my phone went back to my home screen icons.
Maybe they checked out your phone.
They checked out my phone.
Yeah.
Well, here's the trick about being under surveillance, is just know and not care. Because, I mean, all in all, you have a friend that's always by your side, and he's just on the other side of your camera. He knows you like nobody else knows you. He's your surveillance team. And if you're ever important enough that they need to find you, well, good, because they have your location already on your phone. But I don't think I'm important enough to ever be tracked down and found.
That's just something who's important would say. I'm not important.
It's easier to not be important.
Yeah, but
It's a lot of hard work.
maybe you actually are.
Everybody's important. Mikey Steel Boy, aren't you important?
I'm an archangel, so
Michael? Oh, good. Well, I wrote a song about you. Michael fighting the devil. It was an epic. It was an operatic epic.
I was there.
Did it sound like da da da?
Did I see it?
You want to?
Yeah.
Wait. It's been a while. Let me find it. Merkel. Angel Merkel. At 1.1. Is it the good one though? I tried like 4 times. I'll give you the lyrics. Maybe BeetleBird could audio the lyrics into a song. Integrity. Trump is worthless, dumb, lying trash. Cool. Cool story, bro. I have to shorten it. 968.
No,
100.
just send it straight to me.
No, I've already cut it. I've already posted the whole thing.
Not cut content.
Cut. Don't turn it into a song yet.
Too late. It's already in my head.
Okay,
Kidding.
a bass tenor with operatic chorus and orchestra with strings.
Put that aside, Jay.
No. It came off the top of my dome, I wouldn't be able to tell you again if you asked. But I can just share my MP3 in the side chat.
Sounds pretty good. The lyrics are a little off. It was just 4 minutes long. I don't know if anybody listened to it though. It sucks. I forgot how bad it was. That's why I didn't show them. It was requested by somebody who wanted it in a movie. Where's my other one?